Good morning. Welcome, everyone. So as we wait to get to 10 o'clock, let's make sure that you have everything you need before we settle onto our mats. If you have available blocks or a low footstool or a chair, that can help us when we move into balanced poses or when we're reaching for the earth. It helps to bring the earth up to us. Have also a cushion or a blanket. You can always sit on that so it makes the seat more comfortable. So those are your two key props that may be supportive during your practice. Let's come into a comfortable seat, Sukhasana, on your mat, seated on your cushion, folded blanket or block, crossing your legs. Lengthen through your spine. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears and then roll them down and away. Bring your palms face up on your knees and bring your thumb and index to touch in Gyan Mudra. Let's take these first few moments to arrive on our mat. Begin to observe your breath. Follow the journey of your breath as you inhale through your nose. Witness the breath as it travels down the length of your spine. And then observe the return journey of your breath as it leaves through your mouth. Observe your breath without trying to change the breath, without trying to force the breath. The breath should feel effortless, your natural rhythm. Notice the pace of your breath, the speed at which you breathe in and out. Is it fast or is it slow? Is it erratic or steady? Notice the depth of your breath, the place from which you breathe. Do you have the sense that you're breathing from your upper chest, lower down, or perhaps even the sense that you're breathing from your belly? Let's begin to deepen and lengthen the breath. As you inhale, draw the breath through your nose. Allow your belly to expand, ribs to open, chest to rise. A full breath, Dirgha Pranayama, 3-part yogic breath. And as you exhale, draw the belly button, the navel back towards the spine. Belly contracts, ribs will curl in, chest falls. A 3-part yogic breath out. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest, rise, expand. Exhaling, navel, ribs, chest, contract. The in-breath to arrive in this mat, in this moment. The out-breath to release and let go. Inhaling fully, belly, ribs, chest, open, ready to receive and welcome. Exhaling, belly, ribs, chest, contract, release and let go. Notice how this deeper, longer breath becomes slower and steadier, connecting you physically with your breath, the connection between your physical self and the subtle energy body. One more full breath in and out. And then release the breath and return to your natural rhythm. Bring your hands together in Namaskar or prayer at the heart, palms pressing together left and right. Take a full breath in through your nose, out through open mouth with an audible sigh to discharge the breath. Opening our practice by chanting Om, the primordial vibration of the universe, 3 times. And for each Om, let's offer it up to the past, the present, the future. Inhale fully. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Hands to your eyebrow center. Namaste. And welcome. Welcome to Severndroog Castle, part of the Severndroog online festival, supported by Royal Greenwich Cultural and Community Fund. So we're here in Severndroog Castle, Shooters Hill, London. This castle was built in 1784 to commemorate the life of Sir William James, who was part of the merchant navy of the East Indies Company. This castle is connected to Survanadurg in India, south of Mumbai. So our practice today is to honor the lives of Indians, to honor the painful connection between the 2 countries of India and England, this colonial past that brings us together in a place of beauty, built from love in this natural woodland. So our Rise and Shine morning session of yoga was within this context of history and our place within that. Let's begin our warm-up. So let's place your hands on your knees. Inhaling, begin to circle over to the left, round to the front, over to the right and back. Sufi circles. Let's go 3 times in one direction. And then let's pause and reverse the motion. Big circles starting at the base of your spine. And when we've done 3 in this direction, let's bring the soles of our feet together in Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Take your hands to your shins or ankles. Inhale, lengthen your spine. So draw your crown up towards the sky. Lengthen through the front of your body. The sternum should feel long here. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. As you exhale, let's walk our hands down towards our feet and then lower our upper body. Allow your neck and shoulders and head to feel heavy and relaxed. Take deep breaths here. One more full breath here. Inhaling, begin to uncurl your spine, lifting your body, and your crown comes up last. Let's extend our left leg long, tuck in the right heel here. Flex your left foot. Turn your heart over your left leg. Exhale to walk your hands down towards your foot. And then when you have hinged as far forward as you can, again soften through your upper body. Feel the stretch along the right side. Keep that left foot flexed. One more breath here. Lengthen by walking your hands back towards you. Bring your left hand to your heart. Take your right hand behind you on the earth. As you inhale, we're going to lift our sit bone off the earth, come onto our right shin, and that left foot connects with the earth. Lower your head and crown behind you. If you wish, you can extend your left arm overhead. Gazing up or gazing down. Exhale, left hand back to the heart, lower your sit bone. Helping hands, right knee crosses the left leg. Really hug in that right knee. Keep that left foot extended. We're going to move into a little twist. Two options here. First option is to hug your right knee in with your left elbow. Reach up with your right arm and extend, reach behind, and gaze over your right shoulder. Second option, if you wish, is to bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Your fingers can come into Gyan Mudra, the seal of wisdom, index and thumb connected. Gaze over your right shoulder again. So you'll be in one of two places for this seated twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana. One more breath here. Inhaling, turn your head back to center, followed by your heart. Let's counter twist over to the left for a moment. Both hands on the earth, gaze down. Inhale back to center. Uncross this leg. Now, let's extend the right leg and let's bring the left heel into the center here. Flex the right foot this time. Turn your heart over your right leg. As you exhale, let's walk the right hands down towards your feet. Both hands down towards your feet. And then when you've reached as far forward as you can, soften through your upper body. Allow your neck, shoulders, and head to feel heavy. One more breath here. Inhaling, begin to bring your upper body up, walking your hands towards you. Let's bring the right hand to the heart this time and take the left hand behind us. Again, we're going to lift our sit bones off the earth and come onto our left shin. Right leg is extended. Gaze up towards the sky, and here I'm gazing up at the beautiful ceiling in Severndroog with gilt leaves. You can reach overhead with your right hand. Gaze up or gaze down, yogi's choice. Exhale, right hand back to the heart, lower the sit bones. With helping hands, let's cross the left foot over the right leg. Keep the right foot flexed. Sweep out your right elbow and hug that left knee in is option one. Reaching up with your left arm and then behind to gaze over your left shoulder, or you can bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Again, gazing over the left shoulder. Keep that right foot flexed. Breathe deeply here in this twist. So you'll hear background sounds. We're in the woods. You'll hear the sounds of children and dogs. You'll hear the coffee machine downstairs in the cafe. So this castle, Severndroog, is the heart of the community here, a place at which visitors stop and pause to admire this Gothic building and climb to the top to take a view of London. One more breath here. Inhale, spiral your head center, followed by your heart. Counter twist over to the right. Gaze down. Inhale back to center, let's uncross that leg. Take a moment here. So let's swing both legs round and come up onto all fours. Place your hands directly underneath your shoulders, so stacking your shoulders, elbows and wrists. Spread your fingers wide. Claw the earth with your finger pads and the knuckles, so you sort of make a little claw. This helps to lift the weight out of the wrists. Knees are stacked underneath your hips. Hug your navel in towards your spine. Gaze down so that your spine is long here. Table. Inhaling. Let's lift the tailbone. Drop the abdomen. Shine your heart forward and lift your gaze. Maitri Asana, cat pose. Rounding through your spine, starting the movement at your tail. Tuck your chin into your throat. So there's lots of space between your shoulder blades here. Asana, cow pose. We're going to cycle through this. Cat, cow. Inhaling, cat. Exhaling, cow. So the practice of yoga originates from India. So to practice yoga in this space, roots this building, Survanadurg. So you can see how Severndroog is a variation of Survanadurg. Survanadurg means golden fort. It was the seat of Tulaji Angre, a prince of the Maratha dynasty. One more here. Take a moment. Bring the left hand to the center of your mat underneath your heart space. Take your knees as wide as the mat, big toes touch. Inhale, draw your right arm up to the sky. Exhaling, let's twist and bring the right arm underneath the left arm so that your right shoulder and ear comes to the mat. This left hand can reach forward, creating length and extension. Or you can inhale and lift your fingertips up to the sky. Deep twist here, breathing into your abdomen. So starting the day with a twist helps to move all of the energy along, helps us to prepare for our day by cleansing and detoxing in the morning. One more breath here. Exhale, let's bring that left hand back to the earth. Inhale to reach the right arm up. Replace the left hand with the right hand. Draw the left arm along your body. And then thread the left arm behind the right arm, bringing your left ear and shoulder to the mat. Again, your right hand can reach forward, or your right fingertips can reach up towards the sky. 3 breaths here. Exhaling, bring the right hand to the earth. Inhale, release the left arm. Let's tuck our toes here for a moment. Inhale, lift your knees and hover here. So let's fire up here. Draw the navel in towards your spine, hovering here. Take a moment. And then let's lower the knees again. Reach out long with your right leg so that it's parallel to the earth. Flex the foot at the heel. Engage the navel. You can stay in this variation of Salutations, balancing tiger, or you have the option of shifting the weight towards your right hand, lifting your left hand off the earth to reach forward. Again, bring your left hand into Gyan Mudra, the seal of wisdom, all that we learn, the lessons of history that we learn. One more breath. And then let's lower the right knee, the right foot and the left hand. Take a moment here, we're going to move into a twist so the right foot is tucked. Reach up with your left fingertips, creating a twist here. Again, gaze up towards the sky. So in the morning, we're trying to create an uplifting energy, prana that flows up, that fills our heart space. One more breath. Exhale, left hand to the earth. Bring your right knee in. You probably want to release your right wrist, rotate at the wrist before replacing it onto the earth. Let's take another moment. Tuck your toes again. Inhale, let's fire up here. Claw the earth with your finger pads and then lift your knees. Hover for a moment here. And then let's lower the knees. Extend that left leg long behind us, parallel. Again, flex the toe, flex the heel. Gaze to the top of your mat, Sardulasana, balancing tiger. Option again, stay here with both hands on the earth or shift the weight slightly into your left hand and reach forward with your right arm. Hug in your navel. One more breath. Return the hand to the earth. Bring the left toes to the earth, tucking them so that you're on the ball of that foot. Inhale, draw your right arm to the sky, coming into a twist on this side. Gazing up towards the sky. One breath here. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Bring the knee to the earth. Tuck your toes, and this time we're going to move directly into Parvatasana, mountain. Inhale, lift your knees, keep a deep bend in them, reach back with your tailbone, and then begin to straighten through your legs. Check your posture here. So often flipping the right one foot in towards the other foot will tell you how much distance you need between the two. You need to have 1 foot distance between the 2 feet. Have a bend in your knees. Tailbone is reaching back. Spiral your inner elbows so that they face forward. Ears between your arms. Let's pedal here. Bring one heel to the earth alternately, so that you're creating a little bit of sway and motion here in Parvatasana. One full breath here. Inhale through your nose. Let's exhale through open mouth by poking out your tongue and making a gentle roar. Simhasana breath, lion's breath. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Take as many steps as you need to come into a forward fold at the top of your mat. So your feet can be hip distance here, or big toes touching and heels slightly apart. Yogi's choice. Bend into your knees to keep the hamstrings safe. Allow your upper body to hang heavy here. So your arms are heavy. Head and shoulders are heavy. You have an option of taking hold of opposite elbows. 3 more breaths here. So tailbone is reaching up, crown is reaching down. Releasing your elbows. Begin to uncurl your spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. So let's stack each vertebrae on top of each other as we unfurl here. Your head and shoulders will be the last to come up. And then when you've come to standing, Tadasana, have your hands reaching out to the side, facing your palms forward. Balance your head on your neck. So lift the chin so it's parallel to the earth. Crown is reaching up. Shoulders are relaxed and rolled down and away. Your feet can be hip distance wide. Lift your toes and place them on the earth one by one. Let's move into Surya Namaskar, half sun salutations. Inhale, reach up with your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, fold down towards the earth. Fingertips can rest on the earth here. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins or thighs. Crown is reaching forward, tailbone is reaching back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do 2 more rounds of this. Hands in prayer at the heart, Namaskar. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, swan dive down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on shins or thighs. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. Last round. Inhale, hands reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down towards the earth. This time you have the option of leaving your fingertips on the earth for Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Or you can bring your hands on your shins or thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath here, adding on. So we're going to add on a variation here. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, let's take the hands behind our back and interlace all our fingers in a mudra, yoga mudra. Draw your hands down towards the earth. If this does not feel attainable, you can always take hold of your lower arms or your elbows or your wrists, reaching behind you. As you fold, bend into your knees and reach up with your yoga mudra. Crown is reaching down towards the earth. We're going to release our yoga mudra hands with care. Sweep our fingertips along the earth. Rise up into Utkatasana, chair pose. So as if you're sitting on a chair, hug your navel in here. Arms can be parallel to the earth, or they can be reaching up towards the sky. Gaze is parallel. So feeling tall here with your spine and crown, reaching down towards the earth with your tailbone. Thighs are engaged. Lift your toes if you can. One more breath. Exhale, fold towards the earth. Fingertips rest on the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can be on the earth or on your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Hands to the heart. Take a moment, one more time, that same cycle. Inhale, let's reach our arms up towards the sky. Exhaling, reach behind, interlace your fingers or take hold of your lower arms. Exhaling, bending into your knees, fold forward, crown reaches down, yoga mudra reaches up. One more breath here. With care, release your fingertips, sweep the earth with your fingertips to rise into chair pose. And again, you can have Arms parallel or up by your ears. One breath more. Engage your navel. Exhale, fold, fingertips to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can be on shins or thighs or fingertips on the earth. Yogi's choice. Exhale, fold. Sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. Full breath here. Now making sure that you are at the top of your mat. I move to the center in order to model. Come back to the top of your mat if you moved away. Moving into Surya Namaskar, full sun salutations. Inhale, hands to sky. Gentle back bend. Exhale, fold down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can be on shins or fingers on earth. Exhale, fold. Step back long with your right foot. Bring the right knee to the earth. Untuck your toes. Inhale, hands to sky. Chatakasana. Your hands can be in Gyan Mudra. Open your heart here. Gaze up towards the sky. Ground down through the feet here. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck your toes, lift your right knee and step back long with your left foot. Body parallel here. You can bring your knees immediately to the mat or you can stay in body parallel or plank here, Salutations for a moment. Exhaling, everybody together, knees to the earth. Untuck your toes, bend your elbows in towards you and then lower your heart and chin to the earth. Your tailbone stays lifted. Ashtangasana, 8-limbed pose. Slide your knees away. Bring your abdomen to the earth. Hands are next to your shoulders, elbows tucked in. Inhale to rise in Cobra, Bhujangasana. Pressing into your hands. Come through table into mountain, Parvatasana. Check your mountain pose here. Let's take a lion's breath while we're here. Simhasana. Breathing in through your nose, out through open mouth. Let's make a roar. Inhaling. Lowering the left knee and stepping forward with the right foot. Coming into Chatakasana. So I'm introducing Simhasana Pranayam, lion's breath, to represent these two lions involved in the history of this castle, Sir William James and Tulaji Angre. Two men, one Indian, one English. Arms rise up to the sky. And then this beautiful castle built by Lady Anne James, a woman, an independent woman ahead of her time. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck your toes. Let's step forward with the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Hands to your heart. Let's go the other way now. So this time working on the left side. So we start with the right side. The right side is the solar side, the energetic, activating, dynamic side, the Pingala side. Now we're going to work with the left side to balance the more nurturing, receptive side, lunar energy on this side. Inhale, hands to sky, gentle back bend. Exhale, swan dive towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on thighs or shins or the earth. Exhale, fold. Step back long with your left foot, bring the left knee to the mat. Untuck your toes. Ground here first through your feet. Hug in your navel. Squeeze your Mula Bandh, Uddiyana Bandh, engaging your locks. And then inhale, hands to sky. Open your heart. Fingers in Gyan Mudra. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck the left toes and step back long with the right foot, body parallel. Salutations. You can bring your knees immediately to the mat, or you can stay here for a moment to fire up, starting your day with some high energy. Bring the knees to the earth, untuck your toes, bend your elbows in towards you, lift your tailbone and then lower your heart and chin to the earth. Ashtangasana. Slide the knees away and bring your abdomen to the earth. Tuck your elbows into the ribs, hands next to your shoulders. Inhale, rise with cobra. So crown reaches up, heart shines forward. Pressing into your hands through table into mountain. Let's take Simhasan. So let's do this one for Lady and James. A lioness. Inhale fully. Exhale through open mouth. Bring your right knee to the mat. Step forward with your left foot. Coming into Chakrasana, low lunge. Inhale, reach up with your arms to the sky. Open your heart. Lift your gaze. So as I look around this room, and when you have an opportunity to visit the castle again very soon, look up at the ceiling and you'll see the lions carved in. One more breath. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck your toes. Step forward with your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. Take a breath. So you're beginning to feel quite warm now. So the morning practice is about activating and energizing, beginning to stretch out through our body and then creating a little bit of movement and a little bit of flow. It's rise and shine. Welcoming the day. The top of your practice, adding on. Hands in Namaskar at the heart. Inhale, reach up. Gentle back bend. Exhale to swan dive down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's step back long with the right foot. Stay on the ball of your foot here. Keep that knee lifted. We're going to rise into high lunge here. Inhale. Rise up with your arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands together at your heart center here. We have an option to turn over to the left. You might be here. If you wish, you can reach back with your left arm. Keep the right hand at the heart. You might wish to reach forward with your right arm. One breath more here in this twist. Let's bring both hands back to the heart. Spiral to the center. Lower your right hand to the earth. Keep that left leg lifted and then reach up with your left fingertips. Left fingertips to the sky. So your right knee is lifted here. Right leg extended back. Easy twist. One breath more, then bring the left hand to the mat. Let's step back long with the left foot to meet the right. You can bring your knees directly to the earth, or you can keep them lifted. Yogi's choice now. Either Ashtanga Asana, knees, chest, chin to the earth, or Chaturanga. So if you're Chaturanging, bend your elbows in towards you, lower to the earth, and then inhale into Up Dog, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. If you are Ashtanga, so you bring your knees in, untuck your toes, and then you rise in Cobra. So always from 8-limbed pose, we move into Cobra. From Chaturanga, we move into Up Dog. Wherever you are, yogis, let's come back and meet in Mountain, Parvatasana. At any point, you can take a rest Your options for rest are child's pose. So you can always bring your knees to the earth and rest in child's pose. And catch your breath. Make note of how you are breathing. If your breath feels short and you are struggling to move with your breath, slow your movements or ease back. One breath here. Let's reach up with our right toes to the sky. Bend into your right knee and step forward with the right foot between your hands. Take that foot as wide as you need and bring it to the outside of your right hand first and then shuffle it in. I'm going to come into low lunge here. So take as many steps and movements as you need to bring that right foot forward. Let's have our left knee lifted here. And then inhale to rise up with our hands to the sky. High lunge. Bring your hands together in Namaskar at the heart. Now we're going to turn over to the right. So you can keep your hands at your heart here. That's yogi's choice. Or you can reach back with your right arm and keep the left hand at the heart. Or you can reach forward with the left fingertips. Yogi's choice, you'll be in one of three places. One more breath. Bring your hands to your heart in Namaskar. Turn to the front. Let's lower our left hand to the earth and reach up with our right fingertips to the sky. One full breath here. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Let's step forward with the left foot to meet the right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold before you rise on the inhale. Hands to your heart. Take a moment here. So you can see how we're building on our practice in steps. Let's take a moment. Take a full breath in through your nose, out through open mouth, making a gentle roar, Simhasan Pranayam. Inhale, hands to sky, gentle back bend. Exhale, swan dive down towards the earth. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Let's step back along with the left leg this time. So we're going to repeat the movements on this side. Inhale, lift your hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart in Namaskar. Turn over to the right. And your option here, reach back with your right arm or keep both hands in Namaskar. Option to add on by taking the left hand forward. One breath here. Bring both hands together. Turn to the front. Left hand to the earth. Reach up with the right fingertips. Exhale, right hand to the earth. So we can move a little bit more energetically on this side. Again, Ashtanga Asana and Bhujangasana. So 8-limbed and cobra or Chaturanga and Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, up dog. Let's all meet in mountain, Parvatasana. Take a moment. You can take your lion's breath here. Lift that left leg to the sky behind you. Bend into your knee, and you can take the left foot wide and then shuffle the left foot in to come into this lunge here, high lunge. When you're ready, inhale to rise up with your arms to the sky. Hands in prayer at the heart. Namaskar. Turn to the left. Again, keep your hands together at your heart or reach back with your left arm. Reach forward with your right arm. Hands again at your heart, spiral to the front. Bring the right hand to the earth and reach up with your left arm. Exhale, left hand to the earth. Let's step forward with the right foot to meet the left. Forward fold, halfway left. And then let's sweep our arms up to come to Tadasana, standing mountain, hands to your heart. Great work, everyone. I'm feeling awake. You can shake it out. I always like to shake it out. So let's reconnect with our breath. Reconnect with your standing mountain, Tadasana. Lifting your toes, connecting with the earth. Arms to the sides, palms face forward, fingers open. Lift your crown. We're to move into a short warrior sequence, and then we will come to tree pose. So that beautiful oak tree out there. These woods have been here, these woods have been here for about 8,000 years. Many of the trees are much younger. Let's come to the top of our mat if not already. Let's step back long with the right foot and turn the toes so that you create a 45-degree angle with the right foot. Left toes pointing forward. Let's bend into that left leg. Turn your hips so that they're facing forward. Heart is shining. Have your hands at your heart here. Your option here is to reach up with your arms or keep your hands at your heart. Depends on how your shoulders are feeling now. We've been working quite hard. Warrior One, Veerabhadrasana. Open out by taking your right arm behind you, left arm in front of you. Keeping your arms parallel. Again, bring your fingers and thumb, so index and thumb, to touch in Gyan Mudra. Bend into your left knee. Lower your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your crown. Gaze over your left middle finger into the distance. That is your drishti, your focal point. One breath here. Now let's drop the right hand to the right leg. Flip the left palm. And then reach up and over for Shanti Warrior, Peaceful Warrior. Your gaze can be down towards your right foot or can be spiraled up towards the sky. See how you feel, yogi's choice. This right hand can stay on the right leg, or you can take it behind you and wrap it around your lower back so it rests on your left hip. One breath here. Back into Mahaviradrasana, the great warrior. Then straighten through that left leg. Hinge forward as you can with your left arm. And then bring the left hand to the inside of your left leg. This right hand can stay on your right hip, or you can reach up towards the sky. And this is where blocks or your low footstool might be quite handy, so that you can place your hand on your low footstool, your chair, or your block. Trikonasana. Gazing down towards the earth or having your drishti up towards your right hand. Yogi's choice, whatever feels comfortable for your neck. One more breath. Bend into your left knee. Inhale to rise back into Warrior Two. Turn the left toes forward to the side. So now you have both of your toes, both sets of your toes, pointing towards the side of your mat. Wide-legged stance here. Let's bring your hands into your heart center. Take a moment here. Exhale. Let's hinge from the waist, crown reaching forward, tailbone reaching back. Halfway lift here. One more breath. Let's release your fingertips down towards the earth or your block. Soften through your shoulders, neck, and crown. So your hands can be resting on the earth. You can hold your legs. You're resting on blocks. If you wish, you can even take hold of your big toes with your peace fingers, your index and middle wrapped underneath your big toe, thumb on top of your big toe. One breath here. And then let's release our hands wherever they are. Coming back into halfway, hands on hips perhaps. Bend into your knees to rise up. Let's go into Devi Asana, goddess pose. Turn your heels in slightly. Your toes are turned out, your knees are bent deeply here. Hands can be at the heart, or you can bend into your elbows. Devi Asana. Let's take a lion's breath here. Inhale fully through your nose. Out through open mouth, and perhaps you open your eyes wide. One breath more. And then let's straighten through our arms and legs. Let's turn the toes to the other side now, the right toes. Turn that left foot into a 45-degree angle. Bend into your right knee. Let's turn our hips forward, coming into warrior one. On the right side, hands reach up. Arms can be parallel here, or hands at your heart. Open out into warrior two. One Veerabhadrasana. So gaze over the middle right finger. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. Drop your left hand onto your left leg. Flip your right palm up and over for Shanti. Peaceful warrior. This left hand can stay on the left leg, or you can wrap it around your lower back and bring the back of your hand onto your right hip. Gazing down towards your left foot or up towards the sky. One more breath. Back into warrior two. Straighten through your right leg, hinge forward with your right arm, reaching as far forward as you can. And then again, bring your right hand down towards the earth. This is where your block may be handy. Left hand can stay on the left hip. You can reach up with your left fingertips, Trikonasana, triangle pose on this side. Yogi's choice. One more breath. Bend into your right knee. Inhale, warrior two, One Veerabhadrasana. Straighten through that leg. Turn the toes forward. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let's bend into our knees, Devi Asana, one more time. Lion's breath here. Inhale through your nose, out through open mouth. Hands together, straighten through your legs. Let's heel toe back to center. Going to move directly into tree pose, Vrikshasana. So find something on the horizon that's not going to move and focus on that, your drishti, your focal point. Feet can be hip distance wide. Lift your toes and connect them with the earth one by one. Bend into your knees. Now let's zip up through the mid here. So squeeze your pelvic area, hug in your ribs so that you create a lock here, the Mula Bandh and Uddiyana Bandh. And then lengthen, draw your shoulders down and away. Hands can be at your heart or on your hips for balance here. Let's shift the weight into our left leg and peel the right heel off the earth. Option one is to place your right heel on your left ankle. Option 2 is to place the sole of your foot on your shin. Option 3, with helping hands, to tuck in the heel, the sole of the foot to your thigh. And if you're going for option 3, press the foot and the thigh together. So your hands are either on your hips or they're in Namaskar at the heart, yogi's choice. Bring your hands into Gyan Mudra, and when you're ready, open out your arms like the branches of the tree. So you can reach up or out to the side, yogi's choice. Have a soft bend in that left knee. One more breath here in Vrikshasana, feeling grounded, rooted, stable. So for me, as I'm Indian heritage, my roots connect to India. So think about where your roots connect to. What is the story of your people? What is the story of the places that you visit, the places that you inhabit? How did you arrive there? What was the journey that you, your people, your ancestors have taken? And how are we all here together in this one place? One more breath here. Let's bring your hands back to your heart, if not already. Then release that right foot to the earth. Maybe you shuffle and jiggle and shake a little bit here. Now let's reground through the right foot. Again, focus on your drishti. Left heel to the right ankle, left foot to the shin, or with helping hands, tuck it in. Yogi's choice. Hands at your heart. When you're ready, Gyan Mudra, so thumb and index touch, and open out your arms. Tree pose on this side. Three more breaths here. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart. Let's release that left foot. Take a moment here and then reach up. Exhale to fall down towards the earth. And then let's come to the earth. So you come onto your knees, onto your hips. And come into your Sukhasana. We're not going to take Shavasana today, it's corpse pose, unless you are quite ready to lie down and rest, that's your option, or you can come into a seat. I'm inviting you into a seat here, cross-legged, ground down through your sit bones, lengthen through your spine. Again, bring your hands in Gyan Mudra, palms face up. We're going to practice Surya Namaskar pranayam or Surya Bedi pranayam. Right nostril breathing. The right side, Pingala Nadi, is the activating, energizing, uplifting practice. So let's take your dominant hand, folding your peace fingers. Extend your ring, little finger and thumb. Bring your hand in front of your face. Let's cover the left nostril and inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in for a moment, and then let's release the breath through the right nostril again, keeping that left nostril closed. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave the breath out momentarily. And then inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in momentarily. And then let's release it through the right nostril. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in momentarily. And then let's release it through the right nostril. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hand. Take a full breath in through both nostrils. Fill, 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 expand, expand. Filling your heart space, allowing your belly to expand. And then let's release the breath through open mouth. Hands together in Namaskar at your heart, closing our practice by chanting Om Shanti. Shanti means peace. Peace for the past, peace for the present, peace for the future. Inhale fully. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands to your eyebrow center, Dhanyavad. Thank you, yogis, for joining me. Please make a donation to Severndroog Castle. This is a community-funded venue, historic building that has been supported by the community. COVID-19 has meant there's been financial difficulties. The season of summer has not been open to the castle at all. This is when the castle is open and generates most of its sustainable income. Thank you so much for supporting Severndroog Castle. I'm back on Friday night for a Gong bath. So please join us then for Friday night Gong bath and close this week of Severndroog Online Festival. Thank you.